time or earlier. Number 16, landmark for infraorbital nerve block, except. What's your answer here? Letter A, maxillary tuberosity. Tama, di ba? So eliminate nyo lang. This one is in the posterior intraoral. Okay. Number 17. For extraction of teeth, number 43, 42, 41, 31, 32, 33. So lower anterior. Okay. What would you anesthetize? Lower anterior. So you need to anesthetize the teeth, the mucosa, as well as the lingual, the buccal mucosa and lingual. So it innervates the buccal mucosa. It's the mental nerve. Okay. For the teeth, what innervates the teeth? Lower anterior incisive nerve. And for the lingual, it's the lingual nerve. So first one is incisive and long buccal. That's wrong. Okay. Number 2, mandibular and mental nerve. Mandibular nerve block, hindi rin. Mandibular block, long buccal, hindi rin. So the closest answer would be letter D, incisive nerve block and lingual infiltration. It's the closest answer. Kasi if you do incisive nerve block, you will also be able to anesthetize at the same time the mental nerve. Okay, so that's how you answer then. Huh? Even if it's not in the choices, the answer that you're looking for, choose the closest one. So answer is letter D for number 17. Next, number 18. Parts of the dental syringe except. Except pa rin siya. So syringe, yung metal that you autoclave. So we don't have a correct letter D, rubber diaphragm. The harpoon, we have barrel and the piston. Okay, rubber diaphragm is in the cartridge. Okay, so that's the cartridge. That rubber diaphragm is included there. That we penetrate the needle. Okay, number 19. Excuse me. RCT or root canal treatment of tooth number 25 and extraction of tooth number 44. For RCT of 25, we have the MSAN. Okay, and for extraction of 44, so tooth, okay, buccal mucosa, lingual mucosa. For the tooth number 44, that is your AYAN. For the buccal mucosa, 44, that is mental nerve. For lingual mucosa, that's lingual nerve. So what's the answer? You have your MSAN here, MSAN here. You don't have ASAN, so eliminate that one. Okay. So when you're answering questions like this, multiple choice type questions, you can start eliminating. If you know that ASAN is not included, eliminate nyo na para less na yung distractor ninyo. Okay? Hindi na kayo confused on which one to answer. For this one, what lingual nerve? Tama. For lingual nerve. So we don't have letter A, greater palatine nerve. That's also wrong. Okay? Then AYAN, lingual nerve, MSAN, mental nerve, masyado madami. Na MSAN, tama na yun. Mental nerve, is correct. Inferior alveolar nerve, that's also correct. Letter B is the answer. Okay? Letter B. Number 20. Landmarks for Akinosi technique except what? Landmarks for Akinosi technique. What is Akinosi technique? Ano ba yung Akinosi technique? It's a type of mandibular nerve block. Pero this one is closed mouth. Closed mouth mandibular nerve block. Okay? So we also have what we call Gaugates technique. Okay? Iba naman yung Gaugates. Okay? So for Akinosi technique, closed mouth, we do not use the mandibular premolar. Okay? Letter C. Mandibular premolar. We do not include that one. I think may picture dito. Ano nga ba? Kung wala, it's the patient's mouth is closed. Okay? Then what you follow the occlusal level of the teeth. Okay? Not just the premolar. Okay? That's for your Akinosi technique or closed mouth technique. When do you do your Akinosi technique? Pag may trismo si patient. Patient's having a hard time opening the mouth. Okay? So Akinosi tayo. Next is number 21. Surgical removal of torus palatinus. So upper. Torus palatinus. So for removal of torus palatinus, you want to anesthetize the hard palate. We don't want the soft palate. Hindi naman tayo umaabot sa soft palate. Okay? So wala na si lesser palatine. Okay? We're left with two. Nasopalatine and GPN, paraperiosteal and nasopalatine injection. Paraperiosteal is most of the time performed on the labial or the buccal area. So for ASAN, for MSAN, for PSAN nerves. Okay. So for this one, the answer is letter A. Anterior part of the hard palate is your nasopalatine nerve. And for the posterior part of the hard palate, you have your greater palatine nerve or your, what's the other term for your greater palatine nerve? Ibang tawag. And hindi ASAN. ASAN is for the tooth and for the mucosa. Greater palatine is anterior palatine. Okay? So do not confuse anterior palatine with your nasopalatine, ha? Diba sabi natin earlier, anterior palatine, middle, posterior. The middle and the posterior, you have the lesser palatine nerves, okay? It would innervate the soft palate as well as, sorry, it would innervate the middle palatine would innervate the soft palate, okay? While the posterior palatine would innervate the uvula and the tonsils, okay? 22. Mahaba. When obtaining the pulse rate using the wrist of the patient, so you're taking the pulse rate, okay? Which of the following is applicable? How would you take the pulse rate? Technically, you should not be multiplying by 2. Pero wala kasi. Lahat sila multiply by 2. But for this one, you use stethoscope. Don't use stethoscope for the pulse rate. Okay? So, you don't multiply by 4. Okay? So, letter C tayo. Okay? Letter C. Why can't we multiply? But why do we need to take the pulse rate and the respiratory rate ng 1 full minute? But hindi pwedeng i-multiply na lang siya. 3 times, let's say times 4, times 2. Irregular heartbeats, especially for arrhythmia, okay? Tachyarrhythmia, bradycardia, okay? And others. So we don't multiply. 23, landmarks for GPN except. Landmarks for GPN block. Hindi kasama dyan. GPN is a posterior. Of course, you would be including yung mga, those in the posterior area. So the incisive papilla is in the anterior. That is for your nasopalatine nerve block. So that's the answer. Incisive papilla, right? How many milligrams of epinephrine are in 1.8 ayan na. Diba sabi sa inyo, don't have the computer, just need to memorize. Konti lang naman yan. And for this one, this is very easy. Okay, the answer here is B, 0.018. So this is the PRC questions before. So you just need to know, okay, because it would take up your time and it would make you more confused, okay? 25, lingual nerve block, except. So lingual nerve block. Lingual nerve block is almost the same as your ion block. Do you use the retromolar triangle? Yes. Do you use the coronoid notch? Yes. Occlusal level of mandibular molar. Nagamit din? Yes, di ba? Angle of the mandible, asa baba na siya. It's here in the inferior area. So we don't use the angle of the mandible there. Okay? So the answer would be letter A, angle of the mandible. Okay? What's the difference between ion block and lingual nerve block? It's the area that is anesthetized. For the lingual nerve block, the word lingual, okay, the area anesthetized would include the tongue. Sama yung tongue and the lingual mucosa. Okay? This one, lingual mucosa, as well as the tongue. Half ng tongue. That's why there are some clinicians, do kasi numb naman yung tongue. The tongue is numb. Okay? Why is it that it's still painful when I extract the tooth? Baka the one that you anesthetize is just the lingual nerve and not the inferior alveolar nerve. Deeper si inferior alveolar nerve, di ba? After depositing sa inferior alveolar nerve, di ba? Originally, 3/4 of the needle is embedded. We retract further until half of the needle is embedded. That is for the lingual nerve. Okay? 26. Contents of the local anesthetic cartridge, except, again, except, which one is not included here? Very obvious yung answer dyan. Ano hindi kasama dyan? Yung Zonrox, nasaan ba yung Zonrox dyan? Sodium hypo. Diba? Sodium hypo. Yun yung bleach. Okay? So the answer is letter A, sodium hypochlorite. We use that for irrigation sa endo, root canal treatment. Okay? But it should not be injected deep in the tissue. Twenty-seven, a true mandibular block is Kinosi, Gaugates, inferior alveolar nerve block. When you say mandibular block, you are depositing the solution just after ng semilunar ganglion. Okay? Near that one. Meaning to say, all the branches of your mandibular nerve gets anesthetized all at once. Pag ion kasi, we're just anesthetizing just before the mandibular foramen. Diba? Bago siya maging ion. So that's not the answer. So when you say mandibular nerve block, mas mataas pa, including the other branches. So for this one, the answer is your Gaugates technique. Tama. Letter B, Gaugates technique. Okay? This was discovered by George Albert Edward Gaugates. Okay? You're anesthetizing the mandibular nerve and its subdivision. Okay? When you say Akinosi technique, you are technically just anesthetizing the inferior alveolar nerve, okay, the lingual nerve, and the buccal nerve, okay. But for Gaugates, it's the main branch of your mandibular nerve, okay. 28. Currently, the best oral sedative drug for dentistry falls into the class. Ito medyo mahirap. For sedation. Siguro walang sasagot ng narcotics, di ba? Pwede niya eliminate narcotics. So the answer is correct, letter D, benzodiazepines. Letter D, benzodiazepine. Okay? Benzodiazepine would include, ano ba? Of course, diazepam. I'm sure you're familiar with that. Okay? Midazolam. Okay? Benzodiazepines in general, these are depressants. Okay? They produce sedation and hypnosis. So they would relieve anxiety and muscle spasm. They can also reduce seizures, epilepsy. Okay? 29. Trismus following inferior alveolar nerve block most likely results from failure to use aspirating syringe, irritation of the masseter muscle, accidental injection, allowing the needle tip to rest in the periosteum, injection in the major branch of the trigeminal nerve. Trismus is difficulty opening the mouth. So meaning to say, you might have hit the muscle, some muscle, difficulty opening the mouth. Okay? So the answer there is irritation ng masseter muscle. Letter B. Okay? So muscle trismus, most common cause is trauma to the muscle during the insertion of the needle, right? So what you can do is you can give this relaxants, diazepam, okay, Valium, or meprobamate, okay? You can also advise the patient to apply warm compress on the area. Analgesics can also be given, okay? If the patient is in pain, it's better if you give NSAIDs, anti-inflammatory drugs. Most of the time, the most common NSAIDs that we give is naproxen sodium or Flanax, okay? Or Flanax Forte, if you want. Number 30, phlebitis. After administration of IV diazepam, it is usually attributed to the presence of the mixture of phlebitis si patient. Anong guess niyo? Medyo mahirap yung question. Propylene glycol yung answer there. Propylene glycol. Okay? So diazepam is used to treat anxiety, alcohol withdrawal, and seizures. It's also used to relieve muscle spasm and provide sedation before medical procedure. Okay? Have low solubility in water and are formulated in propylene glycol, which can irritate the veins on administration. So it's the propylene glycol content. Okay? 31. The usual initial clinical sign of mild lidocaine toxicity. Initial sign ng toxicity ni patient. Ng overdose na si patient. Lethargy, nervousness, convulsion, tachycardia. Diba? Sasabihin ng patient, Dok, parang kinakabahan ako. Diba? That's the most common complaint of the patient. Dok, parang bilang kinakabahan. Nervousness. Okay? Kakabahan ka na din, syempre, pag kinabahan yung patient. Okay? Mas kakabahan ka na. Huwag po kayong kabahan, what will I do? Diba? So, if that happens, keep your composure, keep calm, take the vitals of the patient. Okay? Tapos you should have a nearby hospital sa clinic ninyo. Okay, magtatayo ng clinic far sa ano ha, sa hospital, saka sa any other medical facilities. Okay? Anong pinagkaiba ng, wait lang, ano daw? Ano pong pinagkaiba ng nervousness? Wait lang, nawala yung ano. Nervousness and tachycardia. Tachycardia, mabilis yung heartbeat. Pero nervousness, pag nervousness, mabilis yung heartbeat. Tapos, may iba pa siyang symptoms na nafe-feel. It's not just the um, increase in the heart rate. Okay? Suddenly, the patient would start sweating. Okay? Suddenly, the patient would start magkakaroon siya ng hazy vision. Okay? So, circulate mo yung air para makahinga siya ng mabuti. Then, of course, take the vitals. Stop your procedure then. Stop your procedure. Ask the patient to bite on gauze. Okay? Make sure there's air circulating around. Okay? Then also monitor yung vitals, especially the BP. If the patient would get worse, then you need to rush na sa hospital. Pero most of the time, hindi naman. Naayos naman siya. Pero make sure to stop the procedure. If the area is bleeding, dapat nakabite siya sa gauze firmly. Okay? Nakabite siya sa gauze firmly. Okay? Pero nervousness or would be experienced at the beginning. Most of the time. I have encountered dalawa. Dalawa pa lang naman. Tatlo. Isa dun in Olfu. We rushed the patient sa hospital, sa ER. Dental student siya. Okay. Student. So he was a patient ng classmate niya. They're doing odontectomy. Then I suddenly heard someone shouting, Lloyd! Lloyd! Something. Huwag daw siya matutulog kasi naging ano na siya yung eyes na. Parang drowsy na yung eyes niya. Gano'n. Sabi, ito ano nangyari? Okay ba na siya? Sabi gano'n. Apparently, the patient has cardiomegaly. The patient knows. The patient knows. The student knows. His brother died because of cardiomegaly din. Hindi niya sinabi. So, we did odontectomy dun sa other side. Okay naman. Then, the second time, ibang clinician. Ayun na. Napunta na kami sa ER. Then, we sutured the wound there. Doon kami nag-suture sa ER. Ginabi na rin ako. Ginabi na rin yung clinician. Tayo namin yung parents ng student. So, if you have a condition, medical condition, make sure to disclose. Okay? Huwag nyo isi-secret, ha? Kawawa naman yung magbabayad ng ER fee. Okay? So, it is important that you get a thorough medical history. Hindi yung you're guessing the vital signs of the patient. I have encountered one clinician before, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Mag-exo daw siya. She's doing exo. Then, Doc, the BP is 120/80, something. Okay na, Doc, it's normal. I'm not the CI, ha? Nakikichismis lang ako, Doc. Sabi ko, totoo, 120/80, 12, yung ano niya, BP, heart rate is 80. Sabi niya, yes, Doc. Sabi niya, yes. Kahit hindi ka pumasa sa board exam forever. Sabi niya, hindi, Doc, kinulaan ko lang po yan. Sabi niya, dami ko napapaamin, Doc. Kinulaan ko lang po. So do not guess, especially if you started with an increased blood pressure, increased vitals, okay? Huwag na kayo manghuhula just to allow you to proceed with extraction. You might end up sa ER. Sadly, second courser na yun. Nurse pa yun. Licensed nurse. Tapos nahuhula siya ng vitals, okay? You should not be doing that, ha? Baka matsyempuhan kayo. Especially if you are, licensed. Okay? Take care of your license. Do not allow patients to control you. Don't allow patients to control you. There's this one patient before, parang last month ata. Um, he's insisting to have his tooth extracted. Sabi ganun. Kasi daw in pain siya. So he wants the tooth to have extracted. Sabi ko, you cannot extract the tooth kasi you're in pain. So let's reschedule. Ayaw niya. The patient doesn't want to reschedule. Kasi daw masakit siya talaga. Pero ngayon po, masakit. Ay, hindi na po, sabi niya. Kasi gusto niya, i-allow ko siya. Hindi na po, sabi niya. Kasi Doc, I want to have it extracted kasi I have problem pa sa kidney, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. Eh di lalo nilubog niya yung sarili niya. We cannot proceed. You have problems with your kidney. Ay, hindi po sa liver, sabi niya. Ay, di lalo hindi rin. That's bleeding, di ba? So, galit yung patient. Okay? Galit siya doon. Ayaw niya umalis. He doesn't want to leave the clinic. Okay? He's a patient nung other dentist. Ako lang yung sumagot kasi very persistent yung patient. So, sabi ko, no po, we cannot allow you to proceed. We can just give you referral kasi the patient has kidney problem niya. Then after I left, sabi niya, ano pong pangalan ng dentist na nakausap ko? Dr. Beltran po. He's the owner. Ay, hindi kamag-anak ko yun. Sabi pa niya, kamag-anak ko na siya. Sabi niya. Doon kayo niya umalis, sabi niya. Tapos the daughter, okay, called the clinic na rin. See, but daw ayaw payagan. Sabi niya. Eventually, they gave up. Hindi namin inallow. So, do not let the patient control you, ha? Kasi you might end up in the ER. Okay? You might kill the patient, ha? So, ikaw din yung mabiblame. Okay? So, medical complications, as much as possible, you want to avoid them. All right? What is the most difficult maxillary tooth to be anesthetized by infiltration? Paraperiosteal technique. Ano daw yung mahirap bunutin ng ngipin? Anong kaya dyan? Mahirap i-anesthetize. Is it because of the access? Mahirap ba yung third molar? Dali nga ng third molar. First molar. Among the choices is the first molar kasi you need to anesthetize two nerves in the buccal area. Hindi siya buccal, this is buccal. For the lingual, you have your GPN. Okay? If efforts of cardiac resuscitation are effective, you did your CPR. Okay? There will be, umakay na si patient, CPR mo siya. There will be, sana naman walang sasagot ng no further treatment is necessary. Okay? So it's either dilation or constriction. What do you want? Dadilate ba siya? Or mas gusto mong mag-constrict yung pupils? Mas nakakatakot pag nag-dilate yung pupils. Diba? Hala, nag-i-addict siya. Dilated yung pupils. Okay? So it's constriction of the pupils. Alright? So, loss of pupillary light reactivity is one recognized indicator of poor prognosis after cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Okay? Allergy to local anesthetics may be due to allergy, hindi toxicity. So when answering questions like this, identify first allergy or toxicity yung question. So if it's allergy, of course, antigen-antibody reaction lagi yan. Allergen, antigen-antibody reaction. Okay? Iba yung toxicity from allergy. Toxicity is overdose. Okay? Ano ba naman to? Yan. Lidocaine. Ayan. Alam nyo na dapat yan. I already gave you a way of memorizing this one. Lidocaine is metabolized primarily in the lidocaine is an amide. Okay? So, sabi natin I, B, live, E, K. Biotransformation is metabolism. Okay? So, liver. Okay? So, amides, I plus cane. Bupivacaine, ethidocane, lidocaine, epivacaine, prilocaine, articaine. Okay? So, this one, you've seen this already yesterday. Right? 36. Ba't pa ulit-ulit? Yeah, 36. Which of the following muscles is most frequently encountered in an incorrect anterior superior alveolar and middle superior alveolar nerve block? Incorrect ASAN and MSAN block. What is ASAN and MSAN block? Anong technique yan? Sabay mo siyang nabablock. ASAN and MSAN block. Sabi natin kanina, saan siya nagba-branch out? Sa infraorbital nerve block. So, if you're doing your infraorbital nerve block, which muscle, which muscle is frequently encountered? Nagtutusok ka dito. Intraoral, sa vestibule. Saan pwede mo matusok? Okay? Of course, it's not mentalis. Sa lower yung mentalis. Okay? So the answer would be quadratus labii superioris. Quadratus labii superioris. Okay? And bicuspid approach. Okay? Hello, Doc, tumusok siya doon, di ba? Lumabas, Doc, yung needle here. May piercing na yung patient ko. But 37, it was easy. It was very easy. Which of the following stages of GA best describes the level of conscious sedation? So, pag nag-sedate ka, what Godel's level of general anesthesia or stage? Andun lang tayo sa stage 1. Okay? Stage 1, Godel. Right? 38. Deep injections are avoided if the patient is anemic, hemophilic, under salicylate therapy, under anticoagulation therapy. Deep injections. Alin? If you are to choose, kasi ang concern natin is bleeding. If you would be choosing hemophilia, anticoagulant therapy, alin yung mas pipiliin ninyo? Worst condition. It's hemophilia. Okay? Hemophilia. Kasi if there would be bleeding deep in the tissue, you would have a hard time controlling that bleeding. Okay? So deep injections on patients with hematoma, risk of internal bleeding. Okay? Bleeding on deep area is hard to control. A long-acting amide local anesthetic that is commonly used for patients with madali lang yan. Tic douloureux. You already know this one. Bupivacaine. Okay? Always associate trigeminal neuralgia with bupivacaine. Okay? Bupivacaine is the other name of marking or sensor cane. So remember nyo na rin yun. Marking, sensor cane. Okay? These are all the same. Baka mamaya walang bupivacaine in the choices. Marking. Okay, so Ticdoluru, marking, and sensor cane also. Right? And also for this item here, you can already eliminate lidocaine and xylocaine. So let's say you don't know the answer. You will just be guessing. So lidocaine is same with xylocaine. So you have 50-50 chance of getting the answer. All right? Ano to? Long acting. So, kalimutan ko na. Long acting, you look here, bupivacaine, okay? Then we have also the short acting. So, chlorprocaine, procaine, okay? Prilocaine is also a short acting anesthetic, okay? Prilocaine is also short acting anesthetic. 39. The anesthetic agent of choice to patients with malignant hyperpyrexia. May malignant hyperpyrexia si patient. Or also known as your malignant hyperthermia. What would you answer? Malignant hyperthermia or malignant hyperpyrexia. Actually, madali lang naman sagutan yan. You just choose dito. Yan naman yung most common. Xylocaine or ravocaine. Diba? We've been discussing xylocaine or lidocaine. Wala naman any mention about malignant hyperpyrexia. Okay? So most likely it would be your ravocaine. Okay? The answer is ravocaine, letter C. Okay? 40. The most common palatal injection used by a general practitioner other than paraperiosteal at the said area is most common palatal injection. Nag-greater palatine nerve block kayo? Nag-greater palatine kayo? Injection? It's just local infiltration there. Pero ano yung mas common? Mas madali. It's the letter D. Your nasopalatine injection. Okay? Nasopalatine injection. Most of the time nga, if you inject sa posterior area, most of the time we're not hitting the bone, di ba? Submucosal lang yun. Di ba? Submucosal, you're not hitting the bone. Paraperiosteal, you're hitting the bone. Okay? Observe ninyo, when you extract a tooth sa posterior, you're depositing your anesthetic agent there. You're not hitting the bone there most of the time. Okay? Pag na-hit mo yung bone, it's already deep na. Okay? Most effective bronchodilator spray for patients with emphysema. Emphysema. Emphysema, these are patients also known as your pink puffers. You also have blue bloaters. That's your COPD, chronic bronchitis. And for this one, ito tayo, same as the one that you use for anaphylactic shock. 1:1,000 epinephrine. Okay, same sa anaphylactic shock. And again, just to review, for children, it's around 0.3 ml. For adults, it's 0.5 ml of epinephrine. Okay? 9 items na lang. So diabetic patients should never be given an appointment that could interfere with their meal. Diabetic, ba't daw hindi pwedeng gutumin yung mga diabetic? Kaka-heartburn ba sila? Hyperglycemia ba sila? Hunger? Ay, baka magutom. Ito yung sasagot ko. Sana walang ganon, okay? So, make your answer ano naman, ha? So, the answer would be hypoglycemia. Diba? If you're doing your odontectomy, tapos it's a very long procedure, then your patient would now have hypoglycemia. And what would you do if the patient is hypoglycemic? Juice, okay? Give niya siya ng sugary drink, okay? What's the difference between hypoglycemia from hyperglycemia? Okay? So, which of the two is your insulin shock? Saan dyan yung insulin shock? Hypoglycemia is your insulin shock. So, meaning to say, in insulin shock, what is the level of insulin in the body? Insulin in the blood. Insulin shock. High. Insulin is high here. So you're not supposed to be giving insulin injections on hypoglycemic patients kasi the insulin level in the blood is already high. Instead, what should you give? Hypoglycemic. Anong ibibigay ninyo? Let's say unconscious na si patient. Hindi na siya maka-drink ng sugary drink. Glucagon. Glucagon. Okay? So the insulin injection should be given on hyperglycemic patients. Okay? So a life-threatening disorder of a patient with hyperglycemia is known as your diabetic coma. Okay? Diabetic coma. So insulin shock, remember nyo, insulin shock, hypoglycemia, increased insulin. Okay? So this one is confusing. Yung insulin level in the blood. Okay? So symptoms of hyperglycemia: thirsty, nausea, shortness of breath, warm, dry skin. Okay? But for hypoglycemia, gutom na si patient, weakness, cold perspiration, okay? Becomes irritated already. Okay? So if unconscious, glucagon. All of the following can be given to a patient with angina pectoris. May angina pectoris siya. Except, ano hindi mo ibibigay? So nitroglycerin we give sa angina. Amyl nitrite, pwede rin. Oxygen, pwede rin. So you're just choosing between D and E. Okay? And the answer here is your phenylephrine. You don't give phenylephrine sa patient with angina pectoris. Okay? Angina pectoris is an imbalance between the myocardial oxygen. Okay? Described as sensation of pressure, tightness, or heaviness of the chest. So mild to moderate, less commonly sharp or burning, up to 2 to 10 minutes. Okay? That's the management. Okay. Number 44. Most widely used method of administration of conscious sedation by general practitioner. So nagsesedate ka, ano yung most common? Topical, papahiran mo siya. Ay, papahiran kita para masedate ka. Anong ginagawa mo? IV, oral, or inhalation? Most common is the oral sedation. Okay? Oral sedation. Kaso hindi ganun ka-sedated si patient. Iba kasi yung deep sedation. Okay? So deep sedation, that's IV. IMIV. Intramuscular, intravenous. Okay? So pag sedated, have you seen a sedated patient? Sedated patients can still respond. They can still follow instructions. Okay? Pwede mo silang pa-ask to gargle. Okay? But, yun nga, hindi sila maka-fight, hindi sila makalaban. Okay? Pero they can still feel pain. They can feel pain. Okay? So, let's say you're doing your odontectomy, okay, under sedation, the patient would still feel pain. So you need to give anesthesia pa rin. You need to compete for your MAD, okay, maximum allowable dose. All right? 45. What medication that is not acceptable to be administered to a breastfeeding mother? Ang pangit ng tanong. Ang pangit. So, what medication is not acceptable to be administered to a breastfeeding mother? Alin dyan yung contraindicated sa nagbe-breastfeed? Codeine, Ravocaine, codeine, lidocaine, cephalexin. Okay? Of course, it is obvious naman. Codeine. Codeine, hindi pwedeng codeine. Okay? Narcotic. It's narcotic. Okay? Under opioid. So, lidocaine, cephalexin, penicillin are more acceptable compared to the codeine. All right? 46. Which of the following anesthetics should not be given to a patient with cholinesterase deficiency? Cholinesterase deficiency si patient. If you're faced with this type of question and you don't know the answer, look first do sa choices. Okay? What you know in anesthetic is that it is grouped into two, esters and amide. So try nyo muna yon. Try nyo muna to identify which one is ester, which one is amide. Okay? And among these different anesthetic, carbocaine is amide. Okay? Tetanus is amide. Xylocaine is amide. Okay? Ravocaine is ester. Ester. Okay? So the answer would be Ravocaine. Okay? Ganun manghula, ha? If you don't know the answer. CPR for average size adult, the sufficient sternal depression is ilang ilang cm yung depression. So we have kasi sternal depression for adult, we have sternal depression for infants. For adults, it is letter C, 5 to 6 cm. 5 to 6 cm. For infants, how many centimeter? Around 4 cm lang. Okay? What if it's in inches? For adult, it's 2 inches to 2.4 inches. But for infants, it's only up to 1.5 inches. Okay? This is a sternal depression when you're doing CPR. So, sulat nyo na yan. Ha? 48. Of the following disease, patients are asked to clear their tracheobronchial tree prior to dental appointment, except Except, sino yung kailangan mag-clear ng tracheobronchial tree? Sino yung kailangan na bago mo papuntahin sa clinic mo? That's why you cannot appoint them early in the morning. Okay? These patients, you need to appoint them in the afternoon. Tuberculosis, hindi yan. Diba? Ubo-ubo yan. Coughing. Emphysema, same thing. Afternoon appointments. Bronchitis, afternoon appointment. So among these sources, it's asthma. Okay? Except. So again, emphysema, pink puffers, bronchitis, blue bloaters. Okay? These are types of chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. What do we know about tuberculosis? Caused by your Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Okay? Spore forming. Okay? Mycobacterium tuberculosis, the spore former. 49. Hypothyroid patients should receive, if indicated, reduced doses of hypothyroid patients. Alin dyan? Antibiotic, anti-sialogogue, hypnotic, non-narcotic analgesics. The answer here is letter A, hypnotic. Okay, so let's discuss these different choices here. When you say hypnotic, these are CNS depressants. Okay, this would include also the sedatives. Okay, so for this one, analgesics. Okay, analgesics must be avoided in patients with this one. Okay, because they can cause respiratory depression if it occurs. Okay, Xanax is an example of also sedative. Okay, Xanax, ano pa ba? Diazepam, lorazepam, these are all sedative agents. When you say anti-sialogogues, are you familiar with the anti-sialogogue? Ano yung anti-sialogogue? If you're sedating a patient, patients would also be given anti-sialogogues. Ano ito? These are anti-salivary agents. So sedated patients, when given anti-sialogogue, hindi na siya malaway. So patients will not choke on their saliva. Yan siya ma-choke sa saliva nila. So when you're doing odontectomy, mas malinis, di ba? It's clean yung operating field mo under sedation. Nanlaway. However, your problem under sedation is the tongue. The patient's tongue, okay, it's in the way. Also, the patient cannot open his mouth fully. So you need something to hold the mouth open. What instrument would you need or would you use to keep the mouth open ng patient? What do you call that instrument? It's not bite block. What else can you use to hold the patient's mouth open? Mouth prop. Side mouth prop. Okay? Side acting mouth prop. Antibiotics, you already know this. These are used to treat or prevent bacterial infections. Okay? Non-narcotic analgesics, these are your ano ba? Acetaminophen, NSAIDs. Okay? While when you say narcotic analgesics, acetaminophen. Acetaminophen is biogesic, paracetamol. Ano pa? NSAIDs. Pero when you say narcotic analgesics, this would include your tramadol, oxycodone, okay, fentanyl, okay, methadone. Okay, these are all narcotic analgesics. Codeine, narcotic analgesic. Okay. Last number. Severe acidosis always occurs during cardiopulmonary resuscitation. The best method to counteract acidosis is to administer. So, paano mo ika-counteract yung acidosis? Acid. So, you give the sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarb. Okay? To counteract the acidosis ni patient. Okay? Ano pa sasabihin ko? So, respiratory acidosis should be treated by providing proper ventilation and oxygen. That's the first thing that you need to do. Provide ventilation sa patient. Okay? Let's say someone's doing surgery, hindi dapat na kayo nakakumpul dun sa isang module, di ba? First, you need to respect the patient, di ba? Parang dami ng audience ng procedure ko. Next, walang proper ventilation yung patient. Okay? Acidosis occurs when acid builds up, okay? Or if the bicarbonate is lost, okay? So, acidosis, you can classify it as respiratory acidosis or metabolic acidosis. Those are the two types of acidosis. And you need to give nga sodium bicarbonate or bicarbs, okay? So it says here, it won't be easy, sabi niya. But it will be worth it. Diba? So you're almost at the end of your journey as a dental student. So next step is board exam. Okay. So step by step, every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. So if you haven't tried, diba? If you haven't tried pa yung mag-extract ng tooth na hindi root fragment, to clinic po ako, puro root fragment lang. So at least you try to extract a tooth na with sufficient bone loss naman, ha? Hindi yung puro RF, ha? And if you haven't tried doing iron block, diba? So try doing iron block. Learn how to do your iron block. That's your goal. All right? Kasi baka you would graduate without you experiencing iron block. Local infiltration lang yung alam ninyo. Okay? So you need to learn. Okay? And this is the best place to learn those basic competency skills. All right. Do you have any questions on this? On this lecture? For the midterm exam, I hope you took screenshots of the questions. Okay. Same with the Kahoot exercises and the post tests in Canvas, because those are the questions that I included in the exam. I was asked to submit 50 items there. Okay, 50 items. You need to review those